The SPDR Portfolio Mortgage-Backed Bond ETF, SPMB, is an exchange-traded fund that seeks to provide investors with exposure to the mortgage-backed bond market. The fund is managed by State Street Global Advisors and is part of the SPDR family of ETFs. The SPMB ETF tracks the Bloomberg Barclays US MBS Float Adjusted Index, which is composed of investment-grade, fixed-rate residential mortgage-backed securities, RMBS, issued by U.S. government-sponsored entities, GSEs, or by private issuers. The index is designed to provide a broad representation of the U.S. RMBS market and includes securities with a wide range of maturities. One of the key benefits of investing in the SPMB ETF is that it offers investors a way to gain access to the mortgage-backed bond market without having to directly purchase individual bonds. This can be especially useful for investors who may not have the resources or expertise to conduct thorough research on individual bonds. Additionally, the ETF structure allows for easy buying and selling of shares on a stock exchange, providing liquidity and flexibility for investors. Another benefit of the SPMB ETF is that it offers diversification benefits. Because the fund holds a large number of different mortgage-backed bonds, it can help to spread risk across different issuers and sectors. This can help to reduce the impact of any individual bond default on the overall performance of the fund. The SPMB ETF has a low expense ratio of 0.06%, which makes it a cost-effective option for investors. The fund has a high degree of liquidity, with an average daily trading volume of around 1 million shares. One potential downside of the SPMB ETF is that it is heavily exposed to the U.S. housing market. If the housing market were to experience a downturn, the value of the fund would likely be negatively impacted. Additionally, because the fund is heavily focused on investment-grade securities, it may not provide as high a yield as some other bond funds that hold higher-yielding, lower-rated securities. Overall, the SPDR Portfolio Mortgage-Backed Bond ETF, SPMB, is a solid option for investors looking to gain exposure to the mortgage-backed bond market. Its low expense ratio, diversification benefits, and liquidity make it an attractive option for many investors. However, it is important to keep in mind the fund's exposure to the U.S. housing market and its focus on investment-grade securities.